Hello, friends. My name is Elizabeth McCullough, and I am an Organization Development Master's student at Bowling Green State University. As part of my Facilitating Organizational Collaboration class, I was tasked with creating my Organization Development Library. Let's begin exploring my OD library. Today, I will review with you how my OD library prepares me for my next steps in life, including my next steps in my education, my career, and personal growth. During our exploration, I will discuss how the process I used to create my OD library uncovered my purpose in organization development. Also, I will explain how I discovered the structure of my organization development method. The purpose of my OD library is twofold. I will build my brand as an organization development professional and introduce my method to you. My outcome is to create a professional presentation which engages and intrigues my audience to want to learn more about how I could be an asset to their team. The audience which I wish to engage is my master's degree cohort members and future employers. Our first stop on the exploration of my organization development library is how I was inspired to join the OD community. Throughout my life, I have always struggled with the label of being bossy and the negative emotions that evoked within me. Well, all of that changed several years ago when my coworkers and I participated in a self-awareness discovery activity. With the help of the activity, I discovered that I was not bossy. Rather, I'm a leader and I bring value to a team. I also learned that people within my teams all bring their own attributes and bring value to the team. And when we utilize our strengths together, amazing collaboration occurs. This discovery was life-changing for me and motivated me to help others discover their own potential and the potential of others within our organization. I decided to use the 6 design elements as a framework for exploring and creating my OD library. I used the mind mapping process to help me correlate the 6 design elements to previous experiences in my life and to aid in the building of my library. Through the mind mapping process, I explored my life values and uncovered my purpose as an organization development professional. Once I understood my purpose, I was able to picture what my dream job would look like. Understanding my purpose in the OD field aided me in discovering the career of collaborative facilitation. A collaborative facilitator leads a group to work collaboratively by focusing on the process of how the participants work together. The tasks conducted by a collaborative facilitator include being an advisor to leadership and the collaborative group and a designer of the collaborative sessions. How a collaborative facilitator achieves her tasks is by being highly organized and practicing good listening techniques. Ideally, I would like to work as an internal OD consultant for a large, complex organization which has a strong commitment to sustainability. By performing as an internal consultant, I will have the authority to impose action on the group and I will have a vested interest in the outcome. The design element process helped me to uncover the gaps that I need to address in my current resume as an ecology, health, and safety professional in order to achieve my dream job as a collaborative facilitator. The skills I have developed as an EHS professional include being highly organized, knowing how to flex my political skill to learn the most about my client, being flexible when things change in my plan, and developing deeply trusting relationships with my clients in a short amount of time. Some of the gaps I need to address are being an active listener, developing a charismatic, inspiring, and motivating leadership style, and becoming an expert in the field of organization development. I can use the evidence design element to help me develop my approach to becoming an expert through conducting further research, joining OD communities, and discovering opportunities to experience collaborative facilitation events. The journey design element will help me to assemble and organize my learnings and experiences, while the system element will help me to organize my gained knowledge for future use. The journey design element helped me to further explore how I would organize my portfolio of work and references. This graphic illustrates my approach of building a foundation for my portfolio on my learnings through books and periodicals. I then build on that foundation with my demonstration of learnings and other methods of experiencing the discipline of organization development. I will use my portfolio to further build and explore my brand as an OD professional. My portfolio also provides me a tool to explain my process of developing my OD brand to future employers, which in turn increases my credibility as an OD professional. The portfolio also identifies my areas of future growth and potential to support my continuous learning within the field. The key to organizing my OD library will be to keep it connected and accessible. I want to keep my library connected to me as well as connected within its structure. A connected structure of themes and categories will help me to dive deeper into understanding the correlations of learnings between the materials. I also will strive to keep my OD library accessible to me and keep my organization structure accessible to my client. I feel that keeping my structure visible to my client will further enhance my credibility and help them to understand my approach to collaborative facilitation. My exploration and development of my OD library has led to my discovery of my method for whole system change. Innovation through inclusive collaboration captures my belief that we all have the answers to our desired changes within each of us, and that by leveraging our assets as individuals, we can make a profound impact as a team. I illustrate my method through the use of an energized light bulb that is divided as many colors. Each color represents a different person on a team who brought his or her gifts to energize the light bulb of innovative thought. I followed the 6 design elements during the creation of my OD method. The evidence for my method is deeply rooted in a foundation of appreciative inquiry, which was created in 1987 by Dr. David Cooperrider and Suresh Srivastava. The framework of my method is built upon the dialogue and deliberation method, which has evolved through civilization over time and was formally introduced as an OD method in 1985 by David Bohm. For the values design element of my method, I would start the event using a powerful appreciative inquiry question for all of the participants to personally voice why I am here, and then introduce another appreciative inquiry question which will focus on collaboration and steer the participants towards what's in it for us thinking. The journey design element will follow the steps of dialogue and deliberation because this method contains the tools to execute my method of innovation through inclusive collaboration. The system design element of dialogue and deliberation is flexible and can meet most needs of the collaboration participants. The event can last only 90 minutes or be expanded to a multi-year project. The number of participants can range from 5 to 5,000. A summary of my OD library and my OD method is illustrated in this graphic. By acting upon my values as a human being, I can further craft and execute my purpose as an OD professional. My values and purpose will shine through as illustrations, my personal brand, and support my credibility as a contributing member of the organization development professional community. I leave with a quote from Khalil Gibran, which reads, "In one drop of water are found all of the secrets of the ocean." His words were for me an analogy for the human race. We as humans are all like a drop of water, and we contain all of the answers to humanity within each of us.